Oh, Harry by Maxine Cumin, read to you today by Gammy. Harry the horse was a homely sort. His ears were long and his neck was short. His hooves were as thick as a telephone book, and when he trotted, the sidewalk shook. In the show horse barn of Adams and Son, Harry the horse was the only one who wasn't elegant, slim, or tall, who didn't jitter and pace the stall, or prance and paw, or come up to the gate in a terrible mood and rear up straight. Not good old Harry, the easygoing. His eye was kind, he was calm and knowing, and the trainer loved him. He loved the way Harry could comfort the wildest bay, or trot alongside a nervous filly and keep her from doing anything silly. He didn't exactly have his own stall. Whenever they took in an animal who was fancy and green and young and new, they put Harry next door. He knew what to do. He leaned down over the topmost rail and nuzzled a newcomer calm without fail. If all of the stalls were full for a while, Harry was free to live in the aisles. And the show horse barn of Adams and Son was a happy barn until Algernon. Adams the third, at the age of 6, arrived with his bag of horrendous tricks. He ran with a war whoop up and down, in spite of the trainer's angry frown. He climbed up to the hayloft with an umbrella, till the trainer ordered, "Get down, young fella." So he hopped back down and opened it wide, with a whoosh in the face of the stable's pride and joy, a mare named May Queen Daisy, who shivered and shook and nearly went crazy. He hid behind doors, he shouted boo, as each of the horses was led through. But one day fate paid Aggie a trick. He climbed up in the grain bin, the lid went click, and there was the bay boy out of sight, locked up, so far as he knew, for the night. It was getting dark, the trainer had gone. The horses, all fed, were beginning to yawn. The barn was so still you could surely have heard a mouse squeak or Algernon Adams III. Luckily, Harry was loose in the aisle. When Algie fell in, he smiled with a smile. A remarkable thing about homely old Harry, the tip of his nose was extraordinary. The trainer had seen him snuffle around in a box of cereal O's he had found. He could use his nose like a human hand to extract one O at a time on demand. Harry could open the lids of pots. He could undo latches and untie knots. There wasn't a boat that he couldn't slide, including the one with algae inside. So after he thought that the little deer was tired of yelling, "Let me out of here!" Harry ambled across the floor and slid the bolt on the grain room door. He studied the dangerous wooden bin Algernon was a prisoner in, and using the very tip of his muzzle, he finally managed to open the puzzle. He picked Algie up by the back of his shirt. He used his front teeth so it didn't hurt. But before he set Algie down again, Harry shook him to dust off the grain. Next morning, the stable buzzed. "Have you heard the news about Algernon Adams III? He's a different child, so calm, so polite. He must have slept next to Harry last night." And Harry wrinkled his muzzle to show he knew all about Algie that there was to know, as he quietly nibbled a cereal. Oh, the end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed.